The princess in the well. I still hear her voice sometimes, calling from the darkness. It was late at night when we heard the first scream. It came from the direction of the old well behind the palace. Nobody went there after sunset. The elders said it was cursed, that something lived in the water. But that night, Princess Adesua insisted we follow her there. She had always been strange. Beautiful, yes, but strange. Her smiles never reached her eyes, and the servants whispered about how birds stopped singing when she walked by. I was a palace guard back then, just a lowly recruit. When she called us to follow her, I didn't want to, but she was the king's daughter. Disobeying her wasn't an option. We carried torches as we walked. The air felt heavy, like something was pressing down on us. When we reached the well, Adesua stood there, her white gown glowing in the moonlight. She didn't look scared. She looked excited. "There's something in the well," she said. "I want to see it." One of the older guards tried to protest. "My princess, it's not safe." "Throw him in," she said with a calm but terrifying voice, like she was asking for tea. We all froze. The man's face turned pale. "What? You heard me," she said with her eyes locking on his. "Throw him in now." Nobody moved. Then she smiled, and I swear the air got colder. "Do it, or I'll tell my father you tried to touch me." We all knew what that meant. A single accusation from her would lead to death. The other guards looked at each other, then at the older man. He started to beg, but it didn't matter. They grabbed him and dragged him to the edge. I looked away, but I heard the splash. For a moment, everything was silent. Then we heard it, the sound. It wasn't human. It was deep, wet, and terrifying, like something massive was breathing from the depths. The water started bubbling, and before we could run, something pulled the man under. Just like that. No struggle, no chance. Adesua laughed. Not a giggle, not a nervous chuckle. She laughed like a child opening a gift. "Did you see that?" she said. "It liked him." We were too scared to speak. She looked at us, her face serious again. "Speak of what happened here today, and you'll join him." I quit the palace the next day, but I never forgot what happened that day. Nobody did. Months later, she disappeared. The king said she ran away, but we knew the truth. She'd gone back to the well. It should have ended there, but a week ago, I got a letter. There was no sender's name, just a single line of writing. "The well is not finished with you." I burned the letter, but 2 nights ago, I heard it. The laugh. Soft, distant, but unmistakable. It came from the direction of the old well. And last night, there were footprints outside my door. Barefoot. Wet. This morning, another letter arrived. "Come back to the well. I haven't told anyone yet, but I think I have no choice. I need to know what's waiting for me. If I don't come back, you'll know where to find me." Want to know what happens next? Keep watching for the next episode of The Princess in the Well. It's not over yet.